Hey everybody, it's Glenda here from Cynically Glenda. I'm in the mood to do a part 2 on The One That Got Away. To refresh your memory, I dated a school teacher for a couple of years. And I really honestly believed in my heart that if there was ever anyone that I was really in love with and that I could see myself happy with and that I could trust completely, it was him. But I've had a lot of realizations over the last couple of days after talking about it in my previous video. I remember his sister telling me that he realised how much he loved me and how much he missed me. And as I said to her, it's too late. And I suppose just now I had a real epiphany. You can love someone and miss them when you've lost them, but actions speak far louder than words. He never fought for me. He never stood up to his mother for me. After we finally broke up at the end, when I completely ended it, he could have picked up the phone. He could have come round to see me. He could have done so many different things if he really loved me that much. He could have made the effort to keep the bond, the connection going when he went away on holidays. But he wrote letters to his mother, and for 6 whole weeks, apart from, I think, a postcard, which arrived around about shortly before I got a phone call, there was nothing from him. He knew my phone number, he knew my address. A postcard each week, I love you, would have been enough. In the meantime, his mother got 3 at least full-page letters, sometimes page and a half, 2 pages. I got nothing. He never stood up for me. He never fought for me. And yet I would have fought for him. And I did fight for him. I came across desperate at points because I knew that what we had and what we could have would have been super special. It would have been worth all the fight and the effort. And he didn't. I told him when I said, let's take a break while you're away and then we'll get back together. We'll have a chat. We'll talk when you get back. He came home. I didn't even know he was home. He was home for Christmas. No phone call, no heads up, nothing. His parents didn't even tell me he was home. He could have picked up the phone and said, hey, I'm home. Do you want to talk? His parents could have told me, look, he's home. He's going to be there at Christmas. They didn't. My school teacher never fought for me. He let me end the relationship and walk away, and he never once made an effort to try and keep it going, because I was not as important to him as he was to me. He wasn't as he wasn't as committed to us as I was. And it's one thing to realise how much you care about someone. It's one thing to realise how much you miss them. It's another to actually get off your ass and fight for that person. And that is why it's all just a fantasy. We hold in our hearts the good parts of a situation. But when we can reflect back on it, we realise that obviously I wasn't important enough for them to fight, for him to fight for me, to reach out and communicate his feelings, to want to hang on to what we had. And that was the big difference between him and I. I know now I should never have got involved with someone else on the rebound. But I suppose in a way I wanted to find what I had with him, at least on my half or on my part. But I never did. There was a safety and a comfort in the relationship I had with him before it all turned to shit. And I've never been able to find that since. And that was what I was looking for. It had nothing to do with love or relationships. I've not been able to feel that way since. Because in spite of how little he fought for me, how little he stood up for me, he did have a way of making me feel safe. He made me feel like I mattered, that I was important, until he didn't. And that's the difference between being in a relationship and actually being committed to a relationship. It's what you're willing to do to fight for it. And he wasn't willing to do anything. Anyway, that'll do. Bye.